The first few pictures of Enzo Fernandez, any Abrantia Ferro, Wesley Fofana in training, everything seems to be. I mean, you can't really judge from just the pictures, but then it looks as you said things are going in the right direction. Wesley Fofana, Enzo Fernandez in training together at our Chelsea Football Club, and it looks as if things are going in a certain direction, in the direction of probably things getting well, things being good for both parties. Wesley Fofana playing some good stuff in the training, of course. Onoemuno, he would want to make sure that he is fully fit and he has the season under his belt, playing consistently with the team, playing very well, having a lot of minutes in there. Enzo Maresca. A lot of people have said that Enzo Maresca is hands-on in training. And I think that consistently, if you watch this video of Chelsea's unveiling and then how they are carving a story about Enzo Maresca and the fact that Italian managers have been very, very successful at Chelsea, you kind of understand that it looks as if the Chelsea team have a lot of confidence in Enzo Maresca as a manager. And it stems from the fact that people believe that he's very hands-on. In the training session, there's one particular picture where he is pulling Armando Broja back. He's forcing him, he's showing himself in real game situations. No center back will make it easy for you. They will be aggressive on you. They'll make it difficult for you. How are you going to survive in such situations in game? So making the in-game survival rates very important in there. That is something that's going on for Enzo Maresca. But if you watch that video that I'm talking about, the video of Enzo Maresca in the team playing some good stuff, forcing his players to do things, though, you definitely can tell that everything seems to be going right, and that's why there's a lot of confidence. I want to make sure that you go and watch that video. It's a video about the story of Italian managers at Chelsea, how successful they are. Antonio Conte, Mauricio Sarri, Roberto Di Matteo, and all of these guys in there. And they call Roberto Di Matteo King Roberto, of course, because he won the Champions League for Chelsea. So let's go get it.
History of making history at this club. But I want to know one thing. Will you be there for the first whistle of the new era? To say buongiorno to Enzo, son of Claudio, Maurizio, Antonio, Don Carlo, and King Bobby. Walking the same sacred bridge, first blessed by Gianluca. To Maresca, declare amore, as the history of the Blues is carried forward by the new generation. With the courage to believe until the final kick, and the knowledge that we are not here just to win, but write poetry with our feet. The new Italian Renaissance begins here.
Yeah, so we are done. You watch that video and it tells you exactly what everything is going on in Chelsea and what they want to get from coach that's called Enzo Maresca. Now, in that conversation, he has his man, he has a branch friend, Philip Jorgensen. But even before the Jorgensen conversation, Enzo Fernandez has done 2 training sessions. First one with the team. Like I told you yesterday, it was a branch Fernandez de Sassi. That was the deal breaker together with Captain Rhys James. Rhys James, I've told a lot of people in his quarter, say this season he wants to be in there with the media. He wants to protect his team. He wants to form a shield around his team. He wants to do that job as a captain. And then he has started with a branch Fernandez de Sassi, bringing peace between Ono and Wesley Fofana. Like I told you, in that image that is circulating of Abrante and Wesley Fofana and Enzo Fernandez together. Even before that, Wesley Fofana went back to his Instagram and posted a picture with him and Enzo celebrating a goal. And then he's going back to it to make sure everybody knows that there's a lot of peace at Chelsea Football Club and everything seems to be calm. Tonight, there is a big game. Chelsea are playing a big game, a big preseason game in there, and everybody wants to know what's going on. Enzo Maresca said a few things in there. One of the things that will come, and it's a Kenan Drisby Hall. Kenan Drisby Hall is going to play in that game at Bekoso, and then you marry for Chelsea Football Club and the games on my ball. So Kenan Drisby Hall will get a chance to play in there and wait to see how good have the team been in them against Wrexham. It wasn't too good, but then they got a good draw. Then the next one against Celtic 4-1, but then we could see the tennis of how Enzo Maresca pressed ball. Yeah, can several times. For Enzo Maresca, it's not supposed to be a goalkeeper that goes long needlessly. You're supposed to go long and your distribution is supposed to be perfect. And if you watch how Philip Jorgensen went into the training session, and in the training session, you could tell how his distribution was good. I'll show you that video. Wait, yeah, let's just watch that video of Philip Jorgensen and his distribution. Yeah, so immediately you watch that ball from Philip Jorgensen, you can tell that this is the reason why Chelsea got him. And since Chelsea spotted Philip Jorgensen, it hasn't been up to even 2 weeks in there. They have just gone in there. They went in there to go and pick him up. They just made up their mind on a branch friend Philip Jorgensen, and they've gotten him. Everything seems to be going on right in there about Philip Jorgensen, and Chelsea have gotten their man, who in training looks the part. Somebody that's a very good distribution. Also, there is the good ball playing ability, the good shot stopping ability. Also with the boy that's called Philip Jorgensen. I don't know if Maresca is going to play this game. He was doing personal fitness tests with my branch friend Benjamin Chiwonele by Cowell and Kenan Drisby together with Enzo Maresca. I don't know if he's going to play a part in Yami Adama and the game at Chelsea in there, no? But definitely everything looks as if Chelsea are preparing very, very closely for a big game that's going to go on. There is an update for our branch friend Conor Gallagher, an update for him. Everybody knows that Conor Gallagher is possibly subject to a move away from team and friend Chelsea, and his Atletico de Madrid are pushing in for Sadio in there for a branch of friend Conor Gallagher. And we hear said there have been that agreement between the clubs, Nyaka, and they said the elite agency group, that is the agency of Conor Gallagher, will agree and then let Conor Gallagher go on loan, permanently away from Atletico de Madrid. It means that the personal terms is what is left to be done. Conor Gallagher has to agree on salary, he has to agree on fee, he has to agree on a lot of things to be able to move to Atletico de Madrid. Chelsea are waiting to get that 30, 35, 14 million with add-ons for a bunch of friend Conor Gallagher. Yes, he fits seamlessly, your friend Diego Simeone. I mean, for somebody, and you see, with a little bit of explanation, Enzo Maresca bought up on. It doesn't necessarily mean that it doesn't fit Conor Gallagher, but he's a less fit in actuality. And less fit, and what I'm saying is that when you go into games, Kenan Drisby is able to press, he's able to win ball back the game, and also have the attacking instincts, the line breaking ability in him than Conor Gallagher. For Conor, he has more of the energy levels to press, but when he has the ball, he's not as technical as some of these guys, and in the tight space reception of the ball, he isn't really there. But if you look at Diego Simeone at the three midfielders, in these three midfielders, before he used to have Gabi, he used to have Koke, he used to have Saul Niguez, he used to have all of these midfielders, even before Subinya Thomas Tepati, Eri Abrante, Rodrigo Cascantino, all of these guys to be there. In the second phase of the attack, or in the first phase of pressing, that's when Gabi's energy levels, Koke's energy levels were very important, so that Rodri and then Thomas Tepati will sit at the base and conduct play. Now, what is happening is that is the kind of player he wants, because Cookies is injured. Saul Niguez isn't there. He's leaving again. Loriente can now go and play at fullback. Axel Wessel sometimes play at the defense. Now, with all of these things happen, he can now fall on the boy that's called Conor Gallagher to be the press trigger, to be the engine up top when he will need a lot of energy levels to chase the ball down, to drop back and come and defend. I don't think acclimatization and then settling in for Conor Gallagher is going to be an issue, because already there is a branch here, Cesar Spilicueta, former Chelsea captain, in there at Atletico de Madrid, which was going to be very, very important for our branch friend Conor Gallagher to settle in. I mean, Kieran Trippier was also there recently. So Conor seems to be going back. This evening, there's a big one, like I told you, Chelsea versus Club America. The things I am looking to see, how good Chelsea have gone tactically, the patience on the ball, the short passes, those sequence, the press trigger, the intensity to press, how quick they win the ball back, how they recycle play. The counter press is important also to me when you're building a system that is hinged on positional play. And these are some of the things I want to see tonight against Club America. And this evening, we will be watching here on Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notification, make sure that you do choose all. Then in the evening, we can go in. The Nicholas Jackson is recovering. It looks like he's going to play a part as well in there to go and play with Chelsea Football Club. Like we heard, Bernard Axel de Sass is also recovering from his injury in there for Chelsea Football Club. When the three goals at the back, when there's an inverted fullback, how is the base going to deal? Like, how are Chelsea going to have a lot of the ball? Matisse and Gofuri Brieka says Reece James a inverted fullback. It means that he's not going to go to the byline and cross. And yet, true, if you have somebody like Reece James as an inverted fullback, one, I think that it deals with his injury issues. In a lot of the times in recent times, Reece James, his injuries not affecting him, and it's another thing that is very important with Reece James, and they say if he invert, he tactically is able to arrive in the right half space. And the half space, only coach Yaka say that is the most important, or one of the most important zones and angles to send in across, especially with a very good attacker in there. There hasn't been anything, talking about crosses, of course, there hasn't been anything, no updates as a branch friend Victor Osimhen. But I believe strongly, say the deal just started, it may grow. We'll see how the deal goes in there. But definitely, there are a lot of things that are going on with Victor Osimhen, with Rich James. So Rich James, we see him inverted again. Once Rich James inverts, we'll see how that one goes in there. Once he comes inside, how he can get the crosses in there. In the last few days, Chelsea got the boy that is called Aaron Anselmino for Boca Juniors. He's a centre back that's going to join Chelsea. He'll go back to Boca, join them later. And Enzo Fernandez has sent a congratulatory message to our branch friend Aaron Anselmino. Mind you, Enzo played for River Plate, and then Anselmino played for Boca Juniors, but of course he's Argentine, and we want to see him at the big club. And say, I congratulate you for this step. Now break it in 6 months that you go to Boca, and I'll wait for you. You are going to break it here. Count on me for whatever you need. According to Enzo Fernandez going back to the team in there. So everything seems to be going on well. Enzo Fernandez settling in fine with the boys. Cole, McGee, doing some physical work as well. Everybody. And Elusa said Enzo Maresca is mixing it up. He's mixing the physical work and then the ball work as well with the team, and everything seems to be going on well in terms of what they want to get from them. Which player are you excited of watching tonight? Which player are you excited? Are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Kenan Drewsby Hall, Philip Jorgensen. Who do you want to see tonight? So Chelsea will play him in that game against Tima, your friend Club Americana. What do you want to see? Is it that, or what do you want to see? Or Chelsea at Chilonum? How do you want Chelsea to play tonight? What do you expect from them? There hasn't been any update, like I told you, from our brand here friend of Victor Osimhen. No updates from Victor Osimhen. Like I told you, Chelsea want a risk-free deal, or a less risk deal. They want to minimize the risks in there. And of course, same for Atletico de Madrid. Anybody that's doing a deal wants to maximize or minimize the risks. Chelsea wants to minimize the risk that's involved with our branch here friend Victor Osimhen. Now, Paris Saint-Germain, big one, reporting right away. Paris Saint-Germain have done a deal for our branch here friend João Neves, 60 million from Benfica, 10 million add-ons. Renato Sanchez is going back to Benfica on loan. João Neves said to travel to Paris Saint-Germain for his medicals. I've mentioned to you that Luis Enrique views João Neves as an important player. So the midfield depth is going to be Warren Zaire-Emery. There's going to be Fabian Rui. There's going to be Vitinha, and another Portuguese player in there. Now João Neves in there. A lot of depth, a lot of quality, a lot of technical ability in the middle of the pack for Luis Enrique team Paris Saint-Germain. In the French League next season. Of course, in a season where almost no club in the French League is able to do a lot of sales, a lot of purchases. Unless maybe it says Strasbourg, Marseille, any Paris Saint-Germain. This is a big catch for team your friend of Paris Saint-Germain. But of course, after say branch your friend Kylian Mbappe left there, they want to do a deal. Nazraoui presence airtime waiting for the two clubs to arrive at a deal. Bayern squad don't change his plan. He said to join Manchester United. Bayern informed about his desire to, and his personal terms are agreed. Open for the green lights movement. Yakin said the two clubs who agree. Nazraoui is going to come to Manchester United. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will leave. This is a player that elevates that side of Manchester United. It is the last chance for Anthony to be unleashed. Quality player on the right hand side. Anthony going to be there. We wait to see if Nazraoui is going to go on, but it's closer. The boy wants the move. Bayern would want to do a move also for Abrantia friend Nazraoui to go to Manchester United. And once that is done, definitely they will have their manager. Julian Alvarez has been speaking, worried about the things that Joseph Guardiola said about Sonoko Kasha about the game time and how much he wasn't playing big games. So Joseph Guardiola says, hey, don't worry, I'm the man in charge. But Julian Alvarez says, I've not said anything bad. I just demanded to play some more time. I believe that I deserve to play some more time. We wait to see if that can go on. I don't know how Manchester United fans do feel about Abrantia, your friend Lenny Yoro, playing his first game, second game for the club. Now, not a good one. But then these things do happen in life, and Lenny Yoro would want to put himself together and then dust himself, get back stronger, and then everything is going to go on very, very well. Hansi Flick is excited about a Barca team, whilst Abraham Papa and friend Carlo Ancelotti says that Real Madrid team a close nothing is going to change. He wants everybody there. No player wants to leave. And exactly so. If you have a team like that, who would want to move? Mbappe has come in. You've let Nacho and the likes go. All of Rodrigo Vasquez, Lucas Vasquez has signed a contract extension. Alaba is recovering. Rudiger is there. Why would they want to go when there's a chance to win another Champions League? Jude Bellingham in there. Why would they want to go? Tell me. Nobody can tell me. Say Ubia or what Real Madrid wants to leave the club. It's a good place to leave, a good place to play some good football. And it looks as if said everything is going on well with Team IFL and Real Madrid. But then who becomes their challengers next season? How is it going to be like? For me, I said it this morning. Per the quality of football that I saw the Barca boys play yesterday, I won't be shocked if they give Team IFL Real Madrid a run for their money. I would never be shocked because that is a sign of a good team. That's a mark of a solid team. And I won't be shocked if they give FC Real Madrid a run for their money. In the Napoli, still there's one final information that's come a few minutes ago. Napoli still wanting to move. I mean, it's just about the Rex aversion. The fact that almost everybody wants to get their player moving with good Rex, with legs Rex in there. Everybody wants to avert the Rex in there. But wait to see how that is going to pan out. I think that's wrapped up everything in the world of transfers for you. This is Fiifi-Manfred on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me. Subscribe to the channel like you always do. Turn on notification. Do share the link. You should do that. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you. Bye-bye.